I just wanted to share some tips and tricks with you if you're going to attempt to install these Govee lights, these outdoor lights yourself. Some things that I learned that really increase the efficiency of installing these, as well as the longevity, I believe, of it. You know, we're getting close to Christmas. We're in November here. I live in the Midwest, and just every year I'm fighting some kind of weather or something, and pulling a Clark Griswold and putting up too many lights, and I can't wait to get these up and be done with it. So I wanted to just share with you, some of the things that I learned while I was doing it. I've got most of the house done. My neighbors have already been making comments on how well they look. But one of the things that everyone keeps saying is, the professionalism of the way that they look. They're so perfectly spaced and it looks good. So I wanted to just share with you a couple of things that I did in the install that made it quick. So first thing is I used these gutter screws. I bought the black version of these, and so I bought these black gutter screws. And what works out well with these gutter screws is, number one, they're self-tapping, so they go in really quick. Whether you've got wood, vinyl, aluminum, doesn't matter. They're going to go in, they're going to drill in quick. So just use a drill driver with a 1/4-inch bit on it. It's got magnetic in there too, so I'm 28 feet up on a ladder, and you put one in and it's not going anywhere. You're driving the thing in. Shame on Govee for giving you these garbage screws. I've never seen such a thing. How can they expect somebody to be on a ladder and try to drive those screws in? I don't even think they're self-tapping. I mean, I tried a couple of them and I was so frustrated drilling a hole, trying to put those in, stripping them out. I went this route and it went so fast because I am using the clips. As I said, I'm in the Midwest. I've used that 3M tape many times because I'm really into automotive, so I've used it a lot there. But as well as I'm just a DIYer. I'm a guy that does everything. I'm the plumber, the electrician, the carpenter, the painter, you name it, I do it, and I pretty much have to. So I've used that tape before, but here in the Midwest, and having a cedar house, there's no way that tape is going to hold up. So what I did was I just started out using the tape, and I used just one of these small torches, just heat the tape up just a little bit and stick it up. And once it's stuck up, then I go ahead and use the clips that came with the Govee kit. The other thing I do is I bought some of these cable clamps for just corners and around edges and things like that. They're just 1/4-inch. They fit perfectly. So those are some of the tips. But the last one, the one that I think has gone a long way, is this. This just small piece of wood. And I say that because Govee tells you that they put it in centimeters, but basically the lights are supposed to be about 2 to 4 inches, I believe, away from the house, or away from the side of the house. And what I did is I cut this at 3 1/4, and I put this along the house, and then I pull the light tight and I push it against it and I stick it up, and I use this around the whole house. So that means every single light here is exactly spaced the same way, no matter where you go in the house. And so those are my couple tips that I have for you. Would be, use something like this, like a hex head, because you can get a drill driver, and when you're up on a ladder, it stays in. I would use, just some cable ties. I think they give you a couple in there, but I got a pretty big house, and there's lots of corners to go around. Heat that tape up if you're doing it here in the Midwest. I mean, I'm sure those of you on the West Coast, it's probably warm days. You don't even have to worry about that. But still, if you heat it up just a bit, it's probably going to stick even better. And last, give yourself a little spacer. Just cut a little piece of wood, and every single one will look laser cut on there. So good luck with your install. All right, here's the house finished. 2 boxes of 100 string covered the house and the side of the garage on the right, which you can't see.